Hey YouTube, this is GuardDog12 here with the contest entry for Anthony YGO, and he's got a pretty sick channel. Go check him out. Enter his contest. He needs a lot more subscribers. He deserves them. And my deck fits his standard for his contest. The deck title is Gemini's, and let's start with the traps now. First we got is a Solemn Judgment. It's a basic in almost every deck. It's really just a game changer. Really all I use it for. Next we have two Gemini boosters. It's a sneak attack on your opponent for 800 attack, and when it's destroyed, not sent to the grave, destroyed, I mean, a Gemini gets Gemini summoned. That's kind of awesome. Just getting like a Phoenix Gearfried Gemini will help a lot. Next, we have two Kunai with chains. Like I said, with Gemini, it's a sneak attack, but this one does 500, and you can turn a monster defense mode, and you can activate both effects. But you can only activate both when your opponent declares an attack. Next, we have 3 Birthrights. Well, it's basically just a Call of the Haunted for normal monsters. It's just to put a big wall in front of your opponent if they're going for a direct attack. Like pull out Phoenix Gearfried, the 28. Yeah, can help a lot. Next we have 1 Dark Bribe. Just negate spell and trap, your opponent gets up 1 card. Doesn't really matter. Usually when I get a right field, you're really stuck because I control the duel the entire time mostly. Next we have 1 Ultimate Offering for the last trap. It's pretty basic because the new print says opponent can't use it, so I just keep using my life points until a low amount so I can keep using the Gemini summon effect. So it's pretty awesome when you're using it in here. First spell we have is 2 Hidden Armors. Just to search Supervise, just so we can get Blazing Butterflies effect or just get other equip cards that I need. Next, we have 2 Supervises, and yes, I'm allowed to proxy due to the rule for the contest. It's just there just to keep the Gemini summons and just to keep basic stuff on the field, like having a Blazing Butterfly Gemini summon. That's going to help a lot if I have good monsters or good Gemini in the grave. Next, 1 Herculean Power. Special summon 1 Gemini from your hand if your opponent controls a monster. It's a once per turn effect, and you don't have to control. You have to control no monsters for its effect. So it's pretty good in here. Gives you 2 monsters if your opponent goes first and they don't stop it. Next we have 1 Iki by your Dracmord. Just there for the equip factor and because you can kill 1 big beastly monster that you need to get rid of, like as example, a Dark Arm, unless they can destroy this, which sucks. And after the effect resolves after the 2 turns and then the monster is destroyed by this effect, it pops back to your hand. So yeah, pretty helpful. Next we have 1 Nightmare Sail Cage. It's only in here to stall so you can get your stuff ready. That's it. Next we have 1 Symbols of Duty. It's just there, like send off a normal monster. Just say you have a Brionic. Your opponent has Brionic engraved. Oh, thanks for the Brionic. Now I'm controlling a 23 beater, sorry. That can discard and turn your opponent's stuff to hand. So pretty helpful. Big Bang Shot. Gives the monster 400 attack and makes it pierce, but when this card is removed from the field, the monster is removed. So equipped it like your opponent's Heraclinos. Have a voter get a Chevalier, Gemini summon, send it off, destroy 1 of their cards or something. Heraclinos is removed now. Kind of helpful. Next you have 1 Burn the Mighty. It's just so you can keep up in attack points, like so Phoenix Gearfried can kill a Dark Arm or JD and such. Yeah. Next we have 1 Silent Doom. Just like Featherizer sends off Blazewing, and you have another Gemini engraved, Silent Doom it, Gemini Blazewing Butterfly, get the other monster back. Yeah, pretty helpful. And last spell, Pot of Avarice. Just to reload the Geminis and everything. It's the only reason it's really there. And just so you can keep drawing. Next, we have 2 Blazewing Butterflies. It's just there for the effects I've been telling you about, and it's basically a defense in front of your opponent. Next we have 1 Gemini Summoner. Just Gemini summon your monsters even faster, and if it'd be destroyed by battle once per turn, it's not, so it's pretty helpful. Next we have 1 Neo Alias. Really all there just because it's 19 attack, so it's kind of helpful still. Next we have 2 Dark Valkyrias. Yep, it becomes a 21 if you Gemini summon it, but because it places a spell count, gain 300 for each spell counter, max of 1 I think. No, it's not max. But you can remove the spell counter and destroy 1 monster your opponent controls. Or 1 monster on the field, actually. So, just to get rid of big monsters, as I've been saying. Next, we have 2 Gemini Soldiers. Really helpful. It starts swarming the field for you. Just summon it, supervise it, just there. Opponent attacks, it's not destroyed by balance. Once per turn, it's not destroyed by balance. Special summons a Gemini, level 4 from my deck. Kind of helpful, just like a swarm. Next, we have 3 Evocator Cavaliers. You can send one equipped card to the grave to destroy one card your opponent controls. That's really all it's there for. Just so I can just keep sending equipped cards when it's Gemini summoned, and it's a 19 beater also. Next, we have 1 Grass Chopper. Just there to attack all your opponent's monsters, and it's at 2350, so it powers over 23s. Yeah, pretty helpful right there. Next, we have 1 Future Samurai. 16 beater. Until you Gemini summon it, remove play 1 monster in your grave, destroy one face-up monster. Remove something like Featherizer, or something you've already used just to destroy big, beefy monsters. Next, we have 2 Featherizers. Destroy by battle, send a Gemini to the grave from your deck to the grave. Draw 1 card, so pretty helpful just to keep drawing and to make sure you get the good Geminis in the grave, and so you don't draw Phoenix Gearfried. Next, we have 1 Knight of the Red Lotus. It needs 3 Geminis in the grave to summon it, and then you remove 2, and then you can special 1 level 4 from your grave, 1 level 4 Gemini. So pretty helpful. Next, we have 1 Phoenix Gearfried. Just there for its beater effect, and because the Gemini summoning effect is really good, but I don't want to make this video go so long, so I'm not going to explain it. Then it said we can have 1 traditional card in this contest rules, and my choice was Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the End. Really helpful. It just ends the game whenever I need it. If I'm drawing bad and I have the light in the dark in the grave, if I know it's going to kill them, I'm just going to bang, I win. That's all it's there for. So yeah, that's my contest entry for Anthony YGO. Check him out, he's really cool. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace, YouTube.